Hello everybody and welcome to the Mighty Blues. I am Callum and welcome to the first ever positive match reaction from me. It's took a while this season to finally get one, but you know, we're finally here with a win. I've always had complaints in every other game we've played really, and I think the performances could have been better, but I feel like now we've finally got into a point where I can say what a performance from Everton. It was a 1-0 win at Chelsea. A 1-0 win against Chelsea at Goodison Park. First time fans have been allowed back at Goodison Park. 2,000 made it sound like 20,000. It looked like an amazing experience for everyone who were there. And all I can say is good performance from the boys all round. Everyone impressed tonight with an amazing defensive performance. The one thing we've been complaining Everton have lacked all season, they absolutely came out and bossed it defensively. They were able to keep that dangerous Chelsea front three at bay and keep a clean sheet. First time we've kept a clean sheet since the Tottenham game. It's a huge improvement for us, and it's a massive sign going into the next run of form. Me and Cam said that going into December we'd need a win against Chelsea would really help this. And you know, going into some of the games we have now, Chelsea are probably one of the toughest fixtures we have. So again, this we know we can beat a team like Chelsea. We know we can beat any team right now. But if I'm just going to go into some player performances. I'm going to go into a few players here, and I'm going to give them the props they deserve. I'm only going to do 3, and 2 of them played out of position, and 1 of them really surprised me. So we're going to start off with Ben Godfrey. He's done it again. Ben Godfrey's been fantastic once again for Everton. He's performed well the entire game, handled his own in a full-back position, and showed a deceptive amount of pace. I always knew Godfrey were quick, but I didn't realise he was that quick when he made that run towards the end of the game. But let's just go into Ben Godfrey's stats here. Ben Godfrey had 2 clearances, a blocked shot, 5 interceptions, and 1 tackle. That's great for Godfrey. He really impressed in the game. He was able to win the ball. He was able to push, and he was able to. He stayed back a lot of the time, but he showed that he can get forward and he can help Everton create opportunities when it's required. If you look at his heat maps, it's all usually behind the halfway line. But listen, his job wasn't to attack, his job was to defend, and he did that fantastically. Godfrey was very close to being my man of the match. He played out of position again and was fantastic for us once again. So, it's a positive sign, 25 million for a young English centre-back who looks like he's going to be arguably one of our best, if not our best centre-back. It looks like a bargain, especially considering we sold John Stones for 50 million. Being able to buy someone like Godfrey from 25 looks like it might be a great bit of business for Everton going into the future. The next player I want to talk about is Mason Holgate, who finally looks back to his old self. It's great to see it from Mason. He had a few games starting with the Man United one where he just didn't seem like he was all there yet. He seemed like he was still struggling a little bit. But, coming into this game, I did wonder how he was going to play it right back. Cam did suggest that we were going to play this weird 4 centre-backs thing, and listen, he was right, and it played fantastic, so fair play to Cam. But Holgate did it well. Holgate had had some great link-up throughout with Alexi Iwobi, played some great passes, showed that he is a viable option for fullback, but of course Seamus Coleman might be back next week, so that's a positive sign for us all. Holgate, let's have a look. Holgate had 8 clearances, 2 interceptions, 2 tackles. That's great. 8 clearances. That was what we did throughout the game. When they got the ball in a dangerous position, we just hoofed it up the field, and it worked. It worked. We played classic Everton football, like we still had David Moyes as the manager, and it worked. We always are able to get a good result out of Chelsea at Goodison Park, but I can't say I expected us to win this game and keep a clean sheet. I did expect if we won it maybe a 2-1, a 3-2. But we were able to score 1 goal, and we were able to keep so solid, and Holgate and Godfrey are key parts of that. And if they can keep it up, Everton might start a formidable defence. But my man of the match goes to Mr. Jordan Pickford. T-Rex arms, proved himself. What a keeper he was this game. 3 saves, 2 punches, 1 save from inside the box. But more than his saves was his distribution. He was making very accurate balls straight to Calvert-Lewin a few times, and that 1 ball to Calvert-Lewin led to us winning the penalty, which, put us 1-0 up, which big shout out to Gylfi Sigurdsson, as they were saying, the coolest man on Goodison, gave the keeper the eyes, finished it. Congratulations on your baby also, Gylfi Sigurdsson, and congratulations for getting a goal for Everton this season. But listen, Pickford was fantastic throughout this entire game. I'm not going to question the weird hop thing he was doing, which if Mount would have bent that free kick a bit more, it would have made it 1-1. But listen, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the positives, and I have so many positives going at this game. It's weird because I don't have barely anything to complain about, And going into my article on the Chelsea players we needed to neutralise, I said with Ben Chilwell that we need to force the fullbacks to cross, and we did that throughout the entire game perfectly. They played quite a few stinky crosses, and we took advantage of that, having so many players in the box who were great aerially, but you know, it was a great performance all around. Calvert-Lewin also deserves a mention for, you know, his great work aerially, his ability on the ball. He targeted Thiago Silva really well and made the Brazilian work throughout the game. But yeah, surprisingly, a bit of a short one to say it's such a positive review. I think we need to take advantage of this win and go through December and try pick up as many points as possible. Because if we can pick up a good amount of points in this December, we can pick up points afterwards. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter. Check out my articles. Share this video if you can. And thank you and goodbye.